guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm Dr. Lynda Cramer. Okay, today I want to do a video about when we miss somebody. They've either left us, gone away, or they've passed away. So I hope today I don't cause any triggers or emotional imbalance with people. I always say I'm not a medical doctor. Please go and see a medical professional if grief and loss does affect you, okay? But today I want to go into the psychological reasons because I've studied psychology for years. I want to talk about why we miss people. So the easiest one to talk about is our mothers, okay? Not everyone has the best relationship with their mothers, but generally when our parents pass away, we get feelings of a loss. And that loss is where we have to psychoanalyze. We have to look at the void that we have within us that they represented and they filled it. So when we start talking about empowerment, taking our own power back and becoming this self-important person, this 100% full person, we have to fill that void. So when a person leaves us for any reason, we have to look at not so much the person, but what was it that they fulfilled us with. So when it's our mother, some of those topics that I talk about could be things like security, comfort. They may be the ones who cooked food for us. They may be the ones who tucked us into bed and said it was all right when we were sick. So when that person leaves, we miss all those things that that person did for us. So we actually don't miss the person, we miss what they represented to us. And that's why we get grief. And that's why there's no time to heal grief. Because sometimes it takes years to re-establish doing things for ourselves that our mother used to. So this is how I say it. And please know, I'm not being callous here, okay? Because I love everybody. But when we look at what it was that we got this void for, we create a void within ourselves because other people were doing things for us to fill that void. So when we look into that void, and we say, so what was it that my mum did that I now miss? I miss talking to her every day. Well, that's where you may start finding a new friend. You may start doing some sort of voluntary work where you start being that person who rings other people to ask how they are. If you miss the fact that your mum used to cook you food, this is your opportunity now to go out and start doing cooking lessons. So then your mum in heaven would be shining down, smiling on you, that you're now being self-sufficient and instead of living in that void that she created, okay, from being in your life. So when it comes to ex-partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, my boyfriend just broke up with me, I don't know how I'm going to survive. Well, I'll tell you how to survive, guys. What was it that that person did for you? And then start doing those things for yourself. So if you've got a boyfriend who used to take you to fine restaurants, why do you need somebody else to do that for you? Start going to those restaurants by yourself. If you had a boyfriend who bought you lavish presents, then what are you doing to financially get to that point where you can do that for yourself? If you had a boyfriend that gave you the best sex on the planet, well, guess what? If you believe that sex is sufficient for you to survive, man, we've got a lot of work to do with you. Because sex is only a representation of what that person is. It's not something that we look for in another partner. It's that complementary. It's like getting that mint on the pillow when you stay at a restaurant, at a hotel, because it's that extra. We don't just stay with someone just because of what the physical relationship's like. So it's when we delve into all those characteristics. Was he loyal? Was he caring? Was he supportive? Was he replacing the mother figure that you've lost? So he filled the void that she left when she left. See what I mean? So this is where self-analysis is so important when we look at why we miss somebody. Because this is why when people break up from a relationship, instantly they've got to go and find somebody else to fill the void of what that other person was when they left. And believe me, guys, if we're doing that, we will never obtain self-empowerment. Being reliable, dedicated, loyal, supportive, caring, nurturing, if we can start doing all that to ourselves, we find out that we don't need anybody else in our life. The only reason why we have them in our life is because we appreciate that they are who they are without us needing them. I hope you've listened up, and I hope that I've given you something to think about today. So we don't miss our parent, we miss what they filled within us, and their separation created that void. Same with partners, same with any friends or relatives or other people in our lives. If you've lost a job, same thing. You've now got a void. So we fill that void with something similar, okay? But it has to become from within. If we can't love and accept ourselves first, no one else on the planet will ever do it for us. Thanks for watching. Talk soon. Bye.